Welcome to RABID Noise on RABID Radio, proudly supported by RW Promotion. That was the track Bloodsucker from Sydney band Vanity Riots. And joining me from the band now is Monica Strut. How's it going tonight?
What's up? Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Awesome for a Wednesday night. Been back and cranking some metal. You recently released a single, Endlessly, which is the follow-up to last year's Ambulance EP, and it's been making a fair bit of noise online. What's the story behind the track?
The track is about basically being a musician, actually. It's hard to explain, I guess. It's about, the work ethic that you put into something that you love. The video clip is about how we feel about reality TV, and I put in quotation marks, talent shows. In the video, we get kidnapped by a bunch of Ned Kelly rockers and forced to audition for a reality TV show. And in the end, we say F you to that show and walk out. So
that's an awesome concept for a video. So, you know, you've recently released a single and launching it this Friday with the video. And you worked with the guys from Her Name is Murder Productions. Is that right?
Yeah, that was so awesome to work with. So we are launching the video clip and the single this Friday night at Spectrum. And, we worked with Dave from Her Name is Murder Productions, who was just amazing. Like, to give you some idea about Dave's work ethic, his car broke down about 2 hours out of Brisbane, and he drove down to Brisbane with all his camera gear, all his lighting gear, especially to do our video clip. And his car broke down 2 hours out, and he waited for about 6 to 8 hours, I think it was, while his car got fixed. We had a shoot at, 7 a.m. in the morning on the Saturday morning, and by the time his car got fixed, it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the Friday. So he gunned it 10 hours to Sydney and didn't even sleep. I think he hallucinated at one point and was like, all right, I think I need to pull over on the side of the road. But yeah, he finally made it. He pulled up at 7:30, and there was all these people there, and it was raining. He's like, can we just cancel? And then we're like, nah, let's not cancel. Let's just do it. And it turned out great. The rain added to it, so it was all good.
What a legend. I've heard everyone that's worked with him says that how great he is to work with, and you know, obviously the video, it's, you know, he work with people's concepts and things like that. Did you give him the concept beforehand, or did he come to you guys with that?
No, we thought of the rough idea of the concept, and then we kind of developed it together. Originally, we didn't really have that reality TV show concept in mind. We were just sort of being captured and playing randomly in a warehouse, but then we're like, you know, that doesn't really make sense, and we really want our music and our videos and everything that we do to really represent us and our views. So we developed the concept, and we feel very strongly about reality TV because every single person that finds out that I'm a singer who just meets me and doesn't know any better comes up to me and asks, oh, why didn't you audition for The Voice, or why didn't you go on X Factor or something like that? I'm like, what the hell? They're glorified karaoke competitions. I'm doing fine on my own, and I've been a songwriter first and foremost since I was 10 years old, so why would I want to go on a show and sing other people's songs? So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
exactly.
I totally agree with you. Because I noticed it as well. I get it. Oh, where'd she go on X? No.
Same. And people just don't understand. I think you really have to be a creative person or a musician to truly understand. And not only those people, but people that do ask me that question get a very smart-ass response back.
And rightfully so. Are you guys working on an album to follow up the single at the moment?
Not an album at this stage. We're still kind of a new band, I guess, even though we've been going for about 4 years now, where we've had a couple of lineup changes, as bands do. And I think we're going to release another single probably at the end of the year or very early next year, depending on our schedule. Because I think we might be going to Asia in February.
Awesome.
So I'm not really sure. But we think the singles are kind of the way to go. Because usually when you release an EP, there's one song, for example, Bloodsucker of our last EP, that you tend to kind of push anyway. So, and plus videos are fun. We'd rather put our energy into doing one really, really good song and one really good video than, you know, a half-assed EP or an album or something.
Do you think that's the way the industry is going at the moment? I notice a lot of bands are doing that. They're not so much going down the album route. They're releasing singles.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it is, but I guess it depends on the individual bands. I know bands that have done really well releasing albums, but I think for the majority of people, the single's kind of the way to go. People don't have long attention spans. we're living in a society that's kind of disposable at the moment. So I think, singles are kind of, capture people's attention for 3 minutes and that's all they can handle. But in, 3 good solid minutes as opposed to half an hour of, wailing. Guitar wailing.
Very true. Well, so what are your plans for Vanity Riots for the rest of 2014? You mentioned Asia. That was next year, wasn't it? Or this year?
Yeah, that's next year, but we're hoping to get things locked in by the end of this year. Our guitarist is Filipino, so we're really trying to get over there and play some shows because we have a lot of followers from over there. But in terms of this year, I think it's just going to be just doing some more shows across the East Coast. We're really trying to hit Sydney and Melbourne. And, hopefully going into the studio and doing another single and then hopefully a video clip. That
sounds awesome. Well, what about us up in here in Queensland? Are you going to come pay us a visit?
I would love to. Actually, we love Queensland. We've toured there twice now. And we've got the weirdest stories from Queensland. Last time we went on tour, we went up with another band and we actually lost a person. Like, a person got lost and we had to drive back to Sydney and we tried to ring this guitarist from the other band and he woke up like barefoot on some park bench with like no shoes and like no phone or anything. It was really random. We love Queensland though. We love like Fortitude Valley and like partying there. It's always really fun. But where's the venues? We need some venues to play up there. I heard
Crowbar?
a lot of closing down.
I know. Crowbar's still kicking. We've
and
got the Bright Side's the new one. Yeah, there are ones they're closing down and popping up. Everyone's talking about the Bright Side as well, actually. And on the Gold Coast, we've got the Coolangatta Hotel, which is probably one of the best systems in the country.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Well, hopefully, we can get there sort of in summer.
Well, hopefully we will see you. All right. We're going to go to the single Endlessly now. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight, and we'll hopefully see you up here soon.
All right, thanks.